Hey, I hope everyone's well. I'm going to be sharing divine guidance today. Please use your discernment to know if this is for you or not. It is a collective reading, so if you'd like a personal, please go to betweenbothworlds.com. It is for entertainment purposes only. So let's see what the advice is today. Let's allow the guidance in and taking a deep breath. Blowing out those concerns of today. Just know that we just ask you to stand in trust, faith, and knowingness that you are divinely protected and loved, and these messages are for the highest and greatest good, and so it is. All right, so we're going to get some general messages, and then we're going to use some tarot. Okay. Steady progress. Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you to thoughtful achievements. Okay. Continuous movement, progress, taking the necessary steps to move forward. Fantasy land. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Okay, so you're being called to have realistic plans for the future and for yourself and maybe for those in your environment. Okay, we have the heart hear what's unsaid. Tune into the silence for truths. The words cannot express. Listen deeply. We have adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. Okay, steady for progress. All right, this is what it looks like in the upright. There are like two definitions. Okay. Then I have fantasy land. Making sure that there is a realistic plan. And then listening to what's unsaid. So this could be like quieting the mind and listening to your intuition and not the ego. As well as tuning into the guidance that you are receiving at this time. Maybe there's some meditation here that is being called forward. I also have adapt to transformation. So embracing the change with open arms. I feel like there's something that, and again, part of this is like that ripple effect, okay? And it starts with you. So as a result of you making changes in your own life, you're going to start seeing those changes happening around you, okay? And extending outwards. So just be open to what these changes are or what you're being asked to do in your current situation, okay? And just realize that oftentimes change is a catalyst, okay? It's for your growth and evolution, and it's usually for your highest and greatest good, okay? Let's see if there's another card here. Is there another card? Okay, there is. Let's get another card. Okay, we have turn the page. Again, like change is happening and transformation is happening, okay? And this is asking for you to turn the page, okay? They're asking for you to embrace new chapters with curiosity, like being open to the adventure, the exploration. Openness paves the path to wisdom, okay? So this is beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to get some more info as we move forward. All right. Is there any more with this deck? No. Okay. So bottom of the deck energy is ignite ambition. All right. So this is like that phoenix rising. Okay. Tapping into what fuels your fire. Pursue desires with drive and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind as answers reveal your journey. Okay. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Spirit. That was beautiful. Let's see. I feel like there's a bit of a glare. Let me just do that. Okay. What else would you like to share? Not this one. Missed it. We have an Ace of Cups. This is self-love. This is divine love. I feel like there's some sort of fear and anxiety over this. Let's see what else we get. Okay. What's that? Okay. So I'm going to leave this here because it landed there and we're going to talk about it. Let me just get one more card. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have 3 knights out here. Okay. 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. So what this 9 of Wands is telling me that there is some sort of like strife, some sort of like learning very difficult lessons. Okay. And kind of feeling like you're at the end of your rope, in the sense of like, ugh, enough. Like, I don't know if I could take anymore. You're feeling a bit like overwhelmed. And you've been through the ringer. Okay. So this could either be you, or this could be some energy that, this could be someone in your energy. Okay. So with the Ace of Cups over here, all right, this is in the upright, and this is, again, like you pouring into your own cup, you understanding that like what's best for you is to focus on you first. This is you putting yourself first. Okay. And this is also when you pour into your own cup, you also have this realization that you deserve to have your emotional needs met. Okay. And so at this time, you have been called to kind of focus on meeting your own needs. Okay. There could have been a dynamic here that I'm picking up on where that was not the case. And because it wasn't the case, there was a call for change. Okay. I feel like there wasn't everybody on the same page. Okay. So maybe like you were overgiving in a situation and someone just couldn't meet you where you were at. Okay. I'm also getting, there was a lot of things that were kept from you. Okay. There was a lot of things unsaid. All right. And I feel like you embrace the opportunity to go within and receive this beautiful love from the divine. Okay. I feel like they helped you through this process of transformation. Okay. And as a result, it's ignited your ambition. Okay. So you're in a really good place. Okay. And so I feel like this is what's leading into this next story. Okay. I feel like there is some sort of, again, we were picking up on, physical strife, right? The physical experience, the soul lessons have been difficult. And, we have 9 of Wands, we have 9 of Swords. Okay. So I feel like there's some sort of like mindset. Okay. As well as like your mind affects your physical reality here is what I'm seeing. And it's as a result of like accumulation. Okay. So this is a pattern. Okay. There's been patterns here that have been playing out over and over and over again. Okay. So what I'm getting is that part of this is to change that mindset. Okay. For you and possibly someone else. Okay. I feel like somebody has some sort of like mental realization. Okay. That there has been something that has been repeating and they're trying to overcome it. I feel like there is some sort of like someone's haunted by their own thoughts. Okay. Or they're being haunted by others saying things, knowing things, understanding maybe the truth of something. I feel like somebody maybe wanted to spin a narrative a certain way and maybe the truth is being revealed and now they're haunted by all of the things, okay, in the mind. I do have the 8 of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that this could be as it relates to like a work environment. It also could relate to like things that were done as well. This also can represent the fact that maybe this person's energy or yours, take it how it might resonate. But what I'm getting is there's been some sort of like very specific focus. And what I'm getting is it's like, it's kind of like learning a new skill, okay? And practicing the skill over and over and over again, or practicing or doing something over and over again in repetition in order for it to be mastered, okay? Like there's this template that's been made, and it's kind of like perfecting a craft, perfecting something that you do, like some sort of expertise, okay? I feel like there's someone who is really affected by something that has been mastered in some way, shape, or form. Okay, I feel like it has something to do with some sort of communication. It has something to do with information. It has something to do with like some sort of beliefs. It has something to do with like also subconscious mind. I'm also getting with this Knight of Pentacles over here in the reverse. I feel like, you know, when this is in the upright, it's meaning an action that someone is taking. It's slow action, okay? It's not a horse that's in motion. And there is some sort of positivity here with the yellow in the background, but I feel like this is shadow energy being represented here with the dark horse. And I feel like there is some stability here, okay? I feel like someone feels extremely unstable in their physical reality and is unable to make any kind of movement forward, okay? So I feel like someone is trapped by their own self-limiting beliefs and mindset and is unable to move forward, okay? There's confusion, there's fear, there's anxiety, and I feel like it has something to do with something someone has done on repeat, okay? And they thought that there was going to be a different outcome, but I believe that it ended up being the same kind of outcome because there's been no change or transformation, okay? I feel like there's been a lot of energy here where someone didn't listen to their inner intuition. They were living in some sort of fantasy land, some sort of illusion, if you will. I feel like maybe they thought something was going to be different, but they continued to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, okay? I feel like this has something to do with it, with the Knight of Wands. And I feel like the Knight of Wands here is, again, like a knight representing some action being taken. And I feel like, you know, the Knight of Wands is in motion and is moving fast. I mean, both of these knights are moving fast compared to this knight who is like stuck. All right, so I feel like somebody made some judgment calls when it comes to the Knight of Swords, and they took action towards something thinking it was going to result in a different outcome, a better outcome potentially. So they made some sort of impulsive action, and as a result have landed themselves in the same situation because maybe they didn't think things through, okay? Maybe they did things from a purpose of, you know, maybe it was lustful in some way. Maybe it was something that was like egotistical. Maybe they were in their pride. Maybe their pride got the best of them is what I'm getting here. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of change happening for someone, or maybe it's a group, or maybe it's you. You know, that you're being forced to kind of experience, and it's a catalyst. There's some sort of catalyst energy happening here, and it's for the evolution and growth that is necessary here because like something needs to change, right? And it hasn't changed. Like there's something that needs to be done differently. Okay, so I'm gonna get some more information here. All right, I'm gonna put this over here. All right. What's this? Three of Swords flying over the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody is regretting something as it relates to like their heart, their experience in love, maybe now as a result of them not making changes in their life, they're experiencing the heartache and pain, okay? And this is maybe what is the catalyst for their evolution and growth, all right? There's also possibly some regret about, I'm not sure how this might resonate with you specifically, the viewer in this reading, but it's almost like there was divine love here. There was unconditional love here. And I feel like somebody took action towards somebody else who maybe they thought had more financial resources or had some sort of outward experience or presentation that they thought was better, and you may have been put into like a third party, and now they're realizing it was a bad decision, bad direction to take. I feel like someone's regretting the direction they took and may want to come back, but are mentally unable to. Okay, there's no action here. They're being prevented from taking action. I am getting that there may have been someone who, as a result of their own actions and words, is also through karma, okay, because we do have some of that playing out here. They may have been put into a third party, okay, so that they gain some sort of wisdom and knowledge, so they can see it from your point of view, what it's like to have and be in that experience. So it's kind of like there's some sort of like, you know, action that was taken against you being returned here in some sort of way. Okay. All right. I feel like somebody was in a fantasy land. 10 of Cups. I feel like this relationship that they went towards, they thought was going to be something, you know, that was going to bring them a lot of emotional fulfillment. Okay, again, but I feel like, or maybe this was with you. Maybe they fumbled what they had with you, thinking it was going to be better elsewhere, and they found out differently. Yeah, they found out differently. The Fool. Ooh, I feel like there was a lot of action taken against you as well. I feel like there was the need to kind of keep you in the dark, keep you confused. Maybe there was action taken, work done, okay? That may have tried to contribute towards some sort of illusion, confusion, the inability to make decisions, a clear decision. I feel like there is something here that, you know, there might have been energy sent your way that maybe kept you stuck in a situation where you didn't see anything clearly, and as a result had to remove yourself from the situation. Maybe there's some sort of energy here with that thought maybe you would not move on. Maybe they thought that they could keep you for later. I feel like there is some sort of a new beginning here. Maybe they want to have a new beginning. Yeah, confirming past energy, but this is also referring to the fact that like there is a lot of like reminiscing about how it used to be, or like how you showed up for one another in relationships. I feel like this is also like some sort of like adoration, or like there was like these gestures shared between the two of you that was of care and kindness. I feel like they're now realizing what they had, but now it's gone, because I feel like there is some sort of comparison happening here. There's some, again, like the realization that they are regretting the direction they took, because all it led to was heartbreak and betrayal and deceit. And that's what they did to you. And now they're having some sort of realization that like, what was I thinking? I must have been like in fantasy land. All right. Yeah, I feel like they're realizing they had, you were a blessing, you were a gift. Like the relationship with you was a blessing. I feel like they're also realizing that, and they know now that they're never going to have that again, because you've moved on, regardless of their attempts to keep you in the dark. Yeah, we have a King of Wands here. Okay, you're moving towards somebody who is going to not play games and be immature and impulsive and lead with lust. You're looking for someone who is mature, stable, secure, motivated, inspired, someone who takes action. They take on challenges while moving forward. Like, they don't squander things. Like, they're in their power. They're in their spiritual power. Okay. The King of Wands is someone who has strong spiritual abilities. Okay. They're in their purpose. Okay. There's someone who is a leader. I feel like you focused on yourself. There was some sort of like mastery here. And I feel like as a result, like you've been granted some sort of new beginning. I feel like you gained a new perspective on the situation and of the person that you were dealing with. I feel like they pretended to be something that they're not. And I feel like you got the memo. They did try to hide quite a bit from you. Okay. And try to keep you in the dark, but your intuition is too strong. Right? And so you listen to your intuition. Okay. I am getting with the Fool card, yeah, you gained a new perspective. You have a new outlook and you're leaving it behind you. And you're focused on someone who's going to be more aligned with you, more compatible. I feel like there is a victory here. There is a recognition here. There is a celebration here. I feel like you're being celebrated for going through that transformation. Whether you could see the receipts or not, whether you had all the knowings or the ins and outs or whatever they tried to hide from you, I feel like you paid attention to the whispers. I'm getting like you heard what was unsaid. You tuned into the silence for truths. You didn't have to look outside of yourself. You went within. I feel like you listened deeply, but it was not to what was said. It was what was unsaid, okay? It's like you realized how you felt in the situation and you listened to your emotional body, you listened to your intuition, you listened to your guidance that you were getting from your spiritual team. And that's how you decided to remove yourself from the situation. I feel like this energy could very much be learning the same kind of message. Yeah, you let this relationship, this partnership, this happy family end. Okay, we have the Tower. This also could be representing that whoever this energy I'm picking up on, this is falling apart for them because it was an illusion. Okay, it was fantasy land. Okay, they thought that this could have been maybe that there was love in this situation. They may have thought that they built a family that they could trust. They may have thought that this person was their person, but I feel like this is all crumbling down now. There's some sort of like massive realization happening here that all the energy, all the hard work that they've put in is falling apart. Okay, where am I putting these? I have the Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody was extremely lustful and impulsive and motivated by, you know, whatever newness this brought. I feel like there's somebody who potentially likes the chase, likes the freshness, the like honeymoon stage of things. Again, lustful energy, immature energy. I feel like maybe there was some motivation for something financial here, and that might have been why they went the direction they went. I am getting with the Strength card that, you know, there is some sort of like taming of the inner beast, okay? I'm also getting like there is some sort of making plans for the future too. And kind of like waiting for things to kind of play out. I feel like this represents some like patience, trusting the process, pursuing desires with drive, but having this sort of like balanced energy with the Strength card. I feel like balancing the ego is really important here. Yeah, I feel like there was some sort of like High Priestess here and the Seven of Cups. I mean, when I see the Seven of Cups, I see like this is like trickster vibes here. Someone operating from the shadow. Someone playing games. Someone pretending, again, to be something that they're not. I feel like whoever this energy went towards, they ended up finding out who this person truly is. And it very much could involve someone operating from their shadow, okay, and creating illusions, playing tricks, playing games, trying to, almost like use their gifts to sway things their way. And there could be some unethical practices here, is what I'm getting. So I'm picking up like maybe there's a dark witch, black magic. This could be someone abusing their spiritual gifts for manipulating other people's emotions, free will, some sort of thievery, some sort of what am I looking for here? Some sort of material gain. There's immorality happening here with this. This is definitely someone playing with other people's emotions, okay? And there's some sort of on a spiritual level, not just in a physical level. Yeah, I feel like this is also someone being able to call upon other entities. It's conjuring stuff up is what I'm getting. I feel like somebody is really wanting to move on from whoever this energy is. I feel like they've found themselves in some sort of trap and they're not sure how to get out of it. And I feel like they're trying to find the courage to move on and have a new beginning, but they're having to deal with, whatever they repetitively created for themselves. And I feel like they may not have known the extent of what this person was doing behind the scenes. Okay? But I would say there is some sort of awareness here. I don't feel like it was totally done in the dark. Yeah. I do have the Seven of Wands. So if you're someone I'm reading for and this is resonating for you, I want you to know that you are protected from this dark energy here. Okay? I'm also getting, there's some sort of it's almost like there's nothing they can do to you unless you allow it. All right. And I'm also getting you are protected from this energy. I feel like there's some of that. Oops. I have Justice here. Yeah. All right. So there's some sort of spiritual, there's spiritual laws that have been violated. And as a result, you are protected. Okay. Because the universal laws were violated, I'm getting somebody may lose their spiritual gifts and abilities as a result of some sort of, law and order decision made, at a spiritual level. Okay. Is what I'm getting with this. So justice is being served, okay? There's some sort of balance, karmic balance here. I picked up on that yesterday. There's some sort of fairness. There's some sort of court decision, some sort of legal or authority. I feel also what I'm getting is that if I'm reading for another practitioner like myself, maybe you have a higher ranking than they do, so they can't touch you, okay? I feel and they also, for coming after you or doing anything to you, are being held accountable and very much could be stripped of their abilities because of the abuse of power, especially against someone of high authority. I am getting authority period, so there could be some legal issues. There could be some sort of hearing, some sort of court. Maybe someone's having to go to court, experiencing legal issues in their physical reality. There might have been again, I was picking up on someone, I'm getting falsifying documents, falsifying identity, pretending to be something that they're not, creating false profiles. This could be cyber stalking, gang stalking, paying people to pretend to be something that they're not in order to like affect somebody's spiritual business. I'm also getting that. I feel like they wanted to create some sort of blockages, and I feel like there will be justice when it comes to this. So if some of you have been dealing with gang stalking and people like reporting your business as fraudulent or defamation of character type stuff, and maybe shadow banning as well, I'm getting the shadow here, just know that there will be justice in that situation. I'm keeping this on the side because it's like a side note. Yeah, and if you're trying to accomplish something, like you've got some sort of like goal that you're trying to accomplish and you feel like you're up against obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, I feel like there is outside shadow energy that is trying to create these blockages. And so what I'm also getting is no weapon formed against you shall prosper, okay? But you may have to get a little creative on overcoming some of these blockages or challenges. So what I'm getting is like red tape, having to go a different direction because maybe, like the principalities that you're dealing with in whatever way that is for you, like don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. But I feel like there is some like having to go over some hurdles. And there is a way to like eliminate these as being in the way. So again, like going in for some guidance on the best way to proceed or to attempt to accomplish what you're trying to do. Like maybe there's a side, like a what do you call that? Like a shortcut. There might be a better way. Okay. So if it's truly meant for you to do, just go within for that guidance, because like they're focusing, on creating illusions, and, two can play in that game. So I feel like your team might want you to focus on maybe taking another direction or doing a different way that maybe is not seen or understood by your opposition. If there is opposition here. Oops, I meant to flip these. What is going on here? Why are these all in the weird... Hold on a second. Let's see. Is everybody facing the same way? Okay, good. All right, so that's fascinating. That's a couple different messages for a couple of you. I don't know that that's like on a grand scale here, okay? So if it's resonating, if you're trying to accomplish something and you're finding it like really difficult, just know that there's, you may need to get a bit creative, all right? Or you need to call judgment on the situation and ask your guides, your higher self, for a better approach, okay? But I do feel like there's justice playing out for this in whatever way that is, okay? And someone is experiencing things falling apart in their life as a result of like things on repeat, okay? Like no change. Like I feel like change is coming whether you like it or not. Yeah, change is coming whether you like it or not. Yeah, I feel like there is some major endings here with the Ten of Swords. All right, this is like a lot of pain. And this is the 9. I feel like someone is realizing, that there is some, drastic changes that are coming, and I'm not so sure they're ready for it. Sometimes endings are a blessing in disguise. I feel like because this energy went in the wrong direction, the ending and this falling apart is for their benefit. It is because they need to be redirected on the right path. And this not working out is a blessing in disguise, okay? It was a blessing in disguise for you, and it's a blessing in disguise for this energy, okay? Because they're dealing with someone who doesn't have their best interests at heart. They only care about themselves. They're very selfish, okay? They're self-serving. And I feel like this energy, this is going to end for this energy so that it's a catalyst for their growth and development. And this is them getting redirected on their path. Okay, their divine path, okay, because the cup's in the upright. And it's about like consciousness, okay? And working on, you know, going with the flow and trusting the process and understanding like this is all happening for you, not to you, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, so whoever's experiencing like massive issues in their life when it comes to like the directions they're on, who they're with, relationships falling apart, losing jobs, like if there's a lot of like disruption, a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, just know that it's because there's some realignment happening. There's some lessons playing out. Like if you've been continuously doing things that you know is not on the up and up, like, you know, it's time to face the music is what I'm getting. So that's what this message is about. Any final thoughts? Outcomes? Yeah. Here's the sun. This is God. This is driven by the divine. This is God. Okay. They want whoever I'm reading for. If this is kind of like your outward energy, it's not you specifically. They want you to focus on your happiness, your joy. This is for growth and development. Okay. This is, you know, also, everyone deserves like love. Everyone deserves to be loved. God loves you. Just know that like it's to help direct you back to yourself and back to God. Okay. And that is what this is about. Like there's definitely a bigger picture playing out here. There's exposure happening here. Like things are coming to the light because they've been in the shadow far too long. And it's time for change. Okay. This is on a global level. This is, you know, for our planet, for our, you know, societies, for the way we do things, the way that we're often, you know, interacting with each other, and we're just re-abusing one another over and over and over again. I feel like there is a lot of that. There is a lot of like abuse that's been happening and afflicting others with our pain. So this is a time for those things to come up to the surface, all right, to be seen once and for all, and so that they can be addressed, all right? This is about a bigger purpose, okay? This is so that we can be in the light. All right? This is, again, like, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. All right? This is, again, like light codes and activations and raising our consciousness and understanding that we all are one with the divine, and we're all here to experience different things. We are on a planet that is very focused on duality, and so we're seeing that play out here in this reading, is the experience of duality, and seeing things and gaining the two different perspectives. Okay, being able to, you know, go through like an ego death and be able to still, from a soul perspective, grow and change and evolve. That's the purpose of this. All right. It's so that, you know, there's mercy on your soul. You're here on this planet to learn, and, you know, through each other, through experiences, through decisions that we make, they create our reality. And this is about someone being accountable and others being accountable for the decisions and actions that they take here and how it impacts other people. It's all coming to a head here. Okay. It's all coming to a head. All right, guys, that's the reading for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was interesting, to say the least. And yeah, I don't know if I'll do another one. I might. Probably will. Just a reminder, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our circle. It is a kind of a private group, but it is open to everybody. The reason why it's private is because it's on Zoom. And, you know, there's a lot of things that we talk about to support one another, and we are doing some creative projects. So if you'd like to join us, please sign up on the website to submit your email, and I will forward you the invite. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you very much, and I appreciate every single one of you. And, you know, get out there and enjoy some sunshine. Sunshine. All right. Bye, y'all. I love you.